Okay, so we're here in Milton at the AGM, the Cycling Canada AGM at the conclusion, and we're here with President John Tolkamp, who's seen a successful year for the association. I think it's your 8th year for surplus, John, so that was a really nice year, news to hear. And some other things you laid out about a foundation and things like that. Tell us about the AGM, how you feel about it, and some of the new initiatives coming forward.
Well, it's been a good weekend, and I mean the AGM is just the business part of it, but overall the weekend of bringing the provinces together has been good. We've had a lot of constructive discussions. Some things like how to deal with BMX are not yet resolved. We've got more work to do there. Some discussion around how to integrate road into the Cycling Canada program with our focus in track, but we've got work to do there as well. Some very good things happening in development, I think, around the country, developing officials, athletes, the coaches. The NCCP program is really coming along, and we're seeing the provinces engage with that. So it's from that perspective, there's a lot of positive things to do. We've still got some things to work on. I'll touch on finances. Again, we're strong in finances. We had a good $125,000 plus surplus this year, which now looks like it's brought us to a level where we've got that rainy day fund well set, and it's going to give us more flexibility in terms of what we do with our finances in the future years going forward. So that's always an important thing. We can't let go of the finances and the business end of the organization. I think we're in a very strong position there.
Absolutely. So with Milton, very, very just around the corner, I guess, the opening, and I know you've hired some new coaches. Tell us about how you see things rolling out with the Velodrome and the Cycling Association.
We're days away from the opening of the Milton Velodrome. Our plan was to actually be here for the first events. Unfortunately, that didn't work out as they've had some construction delays. But I don't think we even can understand what this is going to mean to the country. We talk about being a game changer. We just don't even know in what ways yet. The fact that we're bringing together, just in the building itself, the national coaches, the provincial organization, Ontario Cycling is moving into there as well. You've got the Academy, Steve Bauer, and that's the city of Milton coming together. Is just the synergies from that, from an athlete development perspective, are going to be phenomenal. And we don't even realize how that's going to shape the country. The fact that those folks can talk to one another in offices right beside it, work and develop their programs in an integrated way is going to be fantastic. Now, outside of that, we're starting to see things like the city of Milton is starting to look at cycling as not just the velodrome, but something that they've got aspirations bigger in the community than before. And then we've already started to talk about putting our permanent Cycling Canada Hall of Fame into the velodrome. So you can start to see the types of synergies that are coming out of this, the types of initiatives that are going to come. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, I believe, and it's going to mean huge things down the road for cycling. You look at this area, there's great road riding, there's mountain biking accessible, there's going to be a BMX track, there's a university going onto the campus where the velodrome is. It is really coming all together for us.
It sounds like lots of initiatives all sort of funneling into the velodrome, and of course all the activity that we've already had in cycling in Canada. You mentioned that a foundation is starting. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's something we've been working on for the past year. It's actually even longer than that. I mean, as a board, we set a strategic objective of diversifying our funds. As people would well know that look at our finances, 80 to 90% of our funds come through the government. They're very prescribed, and they've been great supporters, and it's something we shouldn't look past, but we want to diversify that funding. There's things we'd like to do that the government doesn't support us for. So we started some discussions last year with the Canadian Olympic Foundation. They've come on board, and we're in the process of setting up a fundraising foundation. We're looking for chairs, hoping to get that in place before the Pan American Games next year. And quite frankly, we're looking to raise $3 to $4 million to support our development athletes as a first initial campaign. I'm hoping that this is successful, and in years down the road, we'll be doing other campaigns to raise additional funds to really grow the sport in cycling, and partnering with the provinces, partnering with trade teams, really giving us some financial discretionary funds, additional financial capacity to do the things that we always wish we could do.
Well, that kind of stability is very important no matter what association, just having the money in place and the finances to move forward. I know you mentioned that Global Relay, which is the sponsor of the Gas Down event, is now a national team sponsor, so that's another brick in the wall for you guys.
Oh, it's just fantastic. We can't say enough about Global Relay. They're an organization that I've seen flourish and grow and come to embrace cycling in Vancouver through the Gastown Grand Prix, the Bridge the Gap program, and now they're national team sponsors and sponsors of the National Road Championships, and they're fantastic supporters. We look forward to flying their name and flag around the world, and we look forward to them growing with us in other capacities and helping grow the sport in Canada.
It sounds overall that things are looking up for the sport, and in the years ahead we're going to see even more things unfold.
Yeah, it's been continued progress, continued growth in the sport, steady progress, I would say. There's going to be new things, and there's going to be new identities coming out. I see some new athletes that are coming up that are going to be fantastic for bringing results, international results that the nation can rally around, and they're from east to west and every discipline out there. It's a strong program, I believe, and we hope we're developing, I believe we're developing a real strong program that's sustainable for years and years to go forward.
Well, John, we want to thank you for spending time with us. We want to wish you all the best. We look forward to seeing everybody at the opening of the velodrome and for years to come.
Yes, I can't wait to turn my first pedals on that velodrome bed. Thanks very much.
Thank you.